Hi everyone, Mr. Janssen here. Today we are going to be working on your 5-note scale. A scale is a really good warm-up to help you prepare your tone, your air, and prepare your mental capacity for an excellent rehearsal or practice routine. Today we are going to be working on the 5-note scale, which incorporates the first 5 notes of your concert B-flat major scale. On the trumpet, those notes are C, D, E, F, and G. We're going to first play our 5-note scale on whole notes. Now recall for a moment, how many beats do whole notes get? If you said 4 beats, then you were correct. Whole notes get 4 beats each. Now to help keep us playing in time, I have a device here called a metronome. A metronome beats precisely in time, and you can set it at various BPM, or beats per minute. For example, as we play on whole notes, we're going to have the metronome tap at 90 beats per minute. Now, if you don't have a metronome at home, that's okay. There are numerous free applications that you can download that are metronome apps, or you can just Google the word metronome, and a metronome will pop up right on Google. I'm going to count you off the following way. I'm going to give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, breathe, and play. It's important to make sure that you get a nice big breath before you play these notes because they're quite long. Also, remember to breathe in between each note when we're playing whole notes. Let's give it a try. One, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. How'd you do? Take a moment to assess your playing, and here are some notes that you can be thinking about. First of all, make sure that you are sitting with really good posture. Feet flat on the floor, butt on the edge of the seat, back is nice and tall, and your instrument should be almost parallel to the ground. Make sure that you are blowing a nice amount of air. As you get higher, like F and G on the trumpet, you need to blow faster air, so keep that in mind as you are playing these notes. And finally, take a moment to review your fingerings for the 5-note scale. Let's give it another try on whole notes. One, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. How did you do that time? Better? I hope so. If you need additional time working on your whole notes, please feel free to either pause the video or rewind. If you elect to pause the video, make sure you pause it on me making this face. Next, we will move on to playing our 5-note scale on half notes. Recall for a moment, how many beats do half notes get? If you answered 2 beats, then you are correct. Half notes get 2 beats each. Now, because this is going to be a little bit faster, we are going to adjust our metronome down to 80 beats per minute, which is actually slower. I'm going to count you off the same way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, breathe, and play. Except we're going to be playing our 5-note scale on half notes, 2 beats each. Let's give it a try. One, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. moment to assess your playing again. You notice that it's a little bit faster that way. If you need to adjust your metronome to be a slower tempo, I highly suggest that you do that. For this second time that we play half notes, we're going to adjust our metronome down to 75 BPM, or what? That's right, beats per minute. Let's try it again. One, two, three, four, one, two. As you notice there, my valve stuck there a little bit. If that happens, just add a little bit of valve oil down the small holes on the underside of your trumpet. Did you notice that when we played slower, you were able to be a little more successful? Keep that in mind. It's a really good practicing technique to slow things down if you're having trouble. Finally, we're going to move on to playing our 5-note scale on quarter notes. Recall for a moment, how many beats do quarter notes get? Quarter notes get 1 beat. That's very good. So we're going to play again at 75 beats per minute, but this time each note is only going to get 1 beat. Let's give it a try. One, two, three, four, 1, 2. Let's try that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Take a moment to think about how you played your 5-note scale. Keep up the good work. Continue practicing your 5-note scale. They can be an excellent warm-up for an excellent practice session. Happy practicing.